can you tell them what omotenashi is and what that has to do with Sanki?
Well, omotenashi is like Hakuna Matata. You know, it's a way to live. It's a way. It's a formula. Omotenashi is serving in high degree, and also serving without expectation, and give everything that you have, even your time, in order to serve other people to achieve their goals and to help them without any expectation at all. And that's the philosophy that this company choose to build their foundation on. That we need to serve in high degree, the best that we can, to use every skill that we have in order to serve in the best way that we can. I love one of the phrases or the stories that also Jim Rohn used to say, and he was sharing the I don't know how to use that word, but he was the seeder. I mean the guy who goes to the field and throw the seeds into the ground. You know, so this guy, if you have 10 acres to spread the seed, you cannot say, oh, the first 2 acres I'm gonna seed it very well, the next 3 so, and the last part of my land I'm just gonna drop the seeds and let's see what happens. No, they put the same effort in every specific seed, because he wanna maximize the result of that yard or that field. And that's the same thing in omotenashi. Every person is that seed, and we need to make the best that we can with every seed that we have in front of us, because they need to give fruits, they need to grow, and they need to overcome the birds and the stones and the bad plants and all of these type of things. And so every time that you talk with someone to serve in omotenashi, you just need to give the best, as the farmer is giving the best with every seed that he has for his farm. So this is the omotenashi philosophy that we decided to follow, and thanks God, we have been awarded with a omotenashi trophy from the Japanese government. Omotenashi is a Japanese word, and that's the culture that they implement in the service aspect in the Japanese business and the Japanese style. And always, and I think that you can feel this sometimes if you have a Honda versus if you have a Chrysler, the way that people treat you in the dealership, the way that they give you the post service, the way that they call you and say, I'm gonna pick up your car in your office, don't worry about it, and you feel that service, that there's no comparison at all. We have a lot of stories from Japanese people, because imagine, for example, Alejandro, the first time that he was in Japan as a Mexican, without speaking Japanese at all, and imagine that you are walking in the downtown just like a tourist, and he was like, what sign will I need to follow? Because he's not in a tourist area with everything is in English and Spanish and Chinese and different languages. And he said, I'm lost. So he walked inside of the store and asked the guy there, hey, so how can I explain you? The guy didn't speak English, and he a little bit. But the point is that he read the paper, he walked out of the store, and he walked Alejandro up to the place that he needs to go without closing the store. He left the close open, the store open, and he was worried about the door and said, don't worry, nobody's still here. Nobody, I mean, that's what he tried to say, like, no worry. And he walked Alejandro until he can find the street that he was looking for to walk straight and arrive to the place that he needs. So this guy was serving and live up in the business just because someone needs help. And that's part of the omotenashi. And omotenashi means that, is serving and giving people more of what they expect. And in Sanki, we take that very seriously. And we have so much examples and I showed some of them to you the other day. I do remember, and you were like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that this is the omotenashi thing. And each examples that I can share with all our audience tonight is, for example, we sell a 10-day program that is supposed to be for 10 days, but in reality it has 12 days. You know, so people may say like, oh, they made a mistake, they're giving me 12 days and they sold me 10 days. but we don't say the marketing thing that the red ocean companies use, like at 20% more. If you buy these, you get 20% more product. We don't use these cheap marketing things. We just say it's a 10-day. And when people realize they have for 12 days, that's great. When they open the 10D box, I don't know if you knew that, but the 10D box is an origami perfect design box that represents the flower of the life. And that's why it has that shape. So when you open it, you are opening the flower of life. And when you look inside, tell me one company that give you the product in that setup with that amazing fit for each one of the products, with a perfect accommodation of everything that you have inside. Because this is our presentation letter. So we want people to experience that part with the 10D box, and they say it's more of what I expect. I'm gonna put you a shaker inside, because it's not just about the product and we batteries sell separately. No, it's not about that. It's here are the batteries, here's the shaker, here is everything that you need, and also we have a nutrition book. And the nutrition book is also value added into the 10D program, because we can just say, take one in the morning, one in the night, and take the Sanki as a meal replacement. That's all. Go to our website, everything is there. Watch the video. But we decided to have a very complete plan program that tells you not just how to take the products, how to eat, how to take your snacks, at what time you need to take your snacks, the workouts that you need to do, what type of workout you need to do if you're an active person, passive person, a super active person. And then in addition to that, we have a 12-week program that we call the Sanki Fit, that is 90-day program with all the knowledge that you will be paying thousands of dollars, literally, for someone to give you all of this information, and we're just giving that information for free. This is another example from Omotenashi. Omotenashi is the braille system that we have in our boxes. Nobody expects that our boxes has braille in behind or in each one of the boxes. So for the blind people, it means a lot. For people that is not blind, maybe they was not aware that we have the braille system in our boxes. And I can go on, I don't know.
and on the side of the box, and then Tim, I want to throw it to Tim so he can throw in here. On the side of the box, it says the intelligent force of Sanki. Now, I don't know how many of you guys have the 10D box and just kind of thought it was all just ingredients on the box. But on the side of the box, it says the intelligent force is the vital impulse that keeps you in motion to conquer your fears and achieve your goals and dreams. It is the eternal energy, courage, will that allows you to advance so that you will never stop. It is that intelligent power that joins your body, your mind, and your spirit for you to achieve extraordinary things. When I read that, I already knew it was a special place to be, but when I read that, that blew me away. Now that might not seem like a big deal to you guys, but for that to be on the side of every single 10D box, for people to read that, so not only are you going to ingest something that's powerful and that will enhance your body and your physical and your mind, but that's the kind of thing that enhances and encourages a strong spirit. And so for me, when I saw that, I was like, Tim will tell you, I was like, man, did you see that on the side of the box? I was just done. So, because I said that really speaks to who you are, which is why I thought it was really important that we did this today. And I don't want to hog everything up. So Tim, did you have something? I saw you taking notes, so I know you got something.
Oh yeah. You know, I'm a consummate note taker. And every time I hear something that you know, you hear something over and over and over again, but you always get something different out of it. And I've heard, you know, Mr. RB tell that story several times. But every time I hear it, it's refreshing, and I get something else out of it. And basically, you know, I'm gonna digress a little bit to when he says something about even folks that come in and think that they don't have anything to offer, right? It's your story is what you have to offer, right? See, somebody that's on this line today didn't know what Mr. Arvida's story was. They didn't know he was already a self-made millionaire prior to him getting into the network marketing industry, right? So for him, it didn't have anything to do with the money, right? It was 100% about the mission, right? And when the mission is right, the money is soon to follow, period. Now, he didn't He didn't need to do anything else. Several successful businesses, but the mission was more important than any amount of money that he can make in the industry. Why? Because he was pouring into other people. So that was one of the things that I got out of it. And since we're talking about his story and the mission, can we talk? Can you let some of the folks know what the thought process was when Mr. Tello met with Mr. Diaz in Tokyo to bring that concept back, and then to tell the rest of the partners, we're going to scrap all 90 of the products we have, and we're going to relaunch this company with one product. Can you touch that a little bit? Because that's an awesome story. I love that.
Yeah, I love that story. It's amazing. And before that, I just want to share that we have a video called the Omotenashi Philosophy in your mobile application, so everybody can watch the script that I wrote. I mean, for most of the people that doesn't know, but all the videos that we have in our Sanki mobile app, I did create the scripts. So all the intelligent force concept, I did write all of these concepts. And we have a video called Intelligent Force as well that talks about what Dr. Lola just shared with us. So I invite everyone to watch those videos because we did it with all our love. And in the other hand, about the transition, I'm gonna call it, when we were in that company, Alejandro and myself and Garrett and Nancy, we were in this company that they don't have a product. They have a promise that we will have a product. So we just were enrolling people like crazy with no product, with no residual income, just receiving money from the enrollment process. Nobody bought any product at all, never in their life in that company. So we never received any residual income from that one. We just getting money by the enrollment process and the commission that we get for the growth of your team. With that being said, and this is important that we didn't have a product because we have all the leadership, because imagine that you enroll people like crazy without having a product, just with a future promise that you will have a product. Okay, so do you see what I have here? No, you're right, we don't have anything, but I want to invite you to sell nothing. Okay, when we're gonna be having something? We don't know. The US company, which has this amazing video with Ferraris, Rolls Royces, Lamborghinis, and this ride of success with all the big leaders making a lot of money, marketing, they will bring the products and everything once we create the foundation. Okay, I believe in you, let's go. And we were excited to enroll people to sell nothing. And anyway, so after when one company closed, when we achieved the mark that they request us, that for example in my team, in that 1 year 8 months, I enrolled 173,000 people in just 1 year 8 months, traveling like a crazy, helping all my leaders. So imagine when the company tell us, hey, we're gonna be closing. What? Okay, so there's part of the story that maybe we can share later, but the point here with Alejandro is that he feels committed with all his team and say, we need to do something. We cannot just leave these people out of the promise because we believe in the vision, in the mission that helping other people. So what he did, he created a company called Mundo UPA in Spanish, which means in English, United for Health, or the World United for Health, UPA, United for Health. And with that company, he went to the other side of the coin. He said, now we need to have a lot of products. And at that time we have the noni juices and the strawberry juices and the coffee organic juice, all of these type of things. So he created more than 90 products, a line of more than 90 products, just to help people to keep going. And he tried to do that for 7 years. But after 7 years of losing money, and let me tell you, one of the reasons that we were losing that extraordinary amount of money, and we didn't care about the money, that I just want to put that clear, but we were helping, and this is what we work in that company. What Alejandro did, he went to a poor community, the poorest communities in Mexico, and say, okay guys, in this community of 500 people, what do you do the best? Oh, we have coffee in these jars. Okay, so let's produce coffee, organic coffee here. I'm gonna buy all the coffee that you can produce, and I'm gonna sell it through our network marketing company. And then we went to another city and say, what can you manufacture here? Or we can do shampoo with Savula shampoo or with different ingredients shampoo. Okay, we're gonna buy all the shampoo from you. And that's why it was called United for Health, because because we were uniting the poor communities to produce organic and amazing products that we can sell under the network marketing structure, so we can provide a secure job to thousands of families in the poorest communities. So the logistic to do that, the inventory levels, when it was just crazy, so the company never was able to make money. And so after 7 years, he was nominated and he won the award of the Entrepreneur of the Year by the Expansion magazine. And because of that, he was invited to a celebration when happens to be Dr. Diaz was there, and somebody introduced him with Dr. Diaz. They were talking about what Alejandro was doing, and Dr. Diaz says something very powerful that just clicked their mind, like happened when you met Jim Brown, for example. When you meet this caliber of people and they speak, it's like just knowledge come out of their mouths and say, Alejandro, if you want to change the world, and if you want to change if you really want to bring a positive impact in thousands of people's lives, this is not the way. I mean, you're going to be broke, and there's not going to be enough partners that can invest in your company, that keep continue and scale your company. So let me tell you what I have. So if you want to change people's life, you must come to my lab. And Dr. Diaz getting in love with the spirit that, because when we're talking about these things, imagine Alejandro talking to Dr. Diaz like and we have been doing this, and we help people, and we're committed with them, and we have this amazing vision, and blah 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 blah. Because maybe at the beginning he was saying Dr. Diaz maybe is going to be interested to invest with us in this amazing company that we have with all of these products. And he was trying to not to sell, I'm going to say, but with the emotion that Alejandro always have, explaining everything that we do with the Mundo UPA or with the United for Health company. And he said, forget about that. If you really want to change people's life, I'm just finishing 4 years of clinical trials with something that is going to revolutionize the world. And so if you want to see the future, and this is the most important phrase that makes Alejandro to take action right away. If you want to see the future today, you should be in Japan as soon as possible. Okay, nice to meet you. Bye-bye. See you. Arigato. So then he took the next flight in a broke company, and he took the next flight that he found, flew to Japan, met with Dr. Diaz, go for everything. And Dr. Diaz really appreciate that, because was the omotenashi. Alejandro traveled there, and Dr. Diaz wasn't expecting that Alejandro took that flight. And this is very important, because how many times we have been invited to our friend's house to a barbecue, and we say, yes, I'm gonna be there, don't worry. Yeah, you can count on me. Oh, it's the birthday party of my son. Can you join us in our Zoom call to say happy birthday? Yes. And we forget. So, but when somebody says, it's not just about a Zoom or just to go to your house this weekend, it's about to fly to Japan, from Mexico to Japan. And he decided to do that. He met Dr. Diaz, they talked for 2 weeks, and Dr. Diaz, everything finishes with the partnership, hands shake, nothing signed. That's the honor, it's a trust, it's integrity, it's a lot of values, because he lives the 7 values of the Japanese people. All the time, 100% Dr. Diaz is like that. If he says something, you don't need to be worried if this is gonna happen or not. It's considered done, it's gonna happen. So they shake their hands and say, we're starting a new company. We didn't have the name of the company yet, but we had the product, the formula. So he said, I'm gonna give you the gift of life, and this is Belash. So imagine when he came back to Mexico and say, guess what? We're gonna close this company with 90 products in the red ocean market with Me Too products, and we're gonna take just one product that really is gonna be changing people's life. And then Gert and Nancy, they asked Alejandro, okay, what this product does? And Alejandro said, I don't know, but Dr. Diaz promised me that as soon as we start sharing this product with a lot of people, we will see what the product does. What? You trust in a Japanese guy with one product, and you're gonna close this company that we have been fighting for 7 years, and now we're gonna switch to one product that we don't know what the product does? Are you crazy? I trust in what I see. I trust in vision, and he gave me the gift of life. That's all that I need to know. And he gave me this after 40 years of clinical trials. So it's not something that he just cooked in the microwave. And we said, okay, let's try it. And then I remember Garrett called me, and I was in San Luis, in my city, like 2 hours ago from where Garrett lives, which is Querétaro, and Alejandro used to live in Mexico City, which is 4 hours driving from my city, and we met in the middle in Querétaro. And Garrett gave me the product, try it, it's gonna be amazing. And I say, oh my gosh, what did you guys are doing? I'm like, really? Anyway, so good luck, my friends. You know. And but he started with that faith and believing, and as soon as he starts sharing the product with people, we start receiving, as happened here in the States today that we're launching this company here in the States, we start receiving a lot of testimonials and with different things. And then we start receiving the papers from Dr. Diaz. Hey, Dr. Diaz, somebody with diabetes, blah, blah, blah. I knew it. Somebody with this happened this. I knew it. Somebody, blah, blah, blah. I knew it. So what he does. And that's when he explained everything about the mitochondria. That's when he explained everything about the female power. That's when he explained that women are the most powerful elements in this earth. That's when he explained that we will be a family business-oriented company. That's when he explained that with one product, we can change the world, and we can offer a business opportunity with a non-me-too product that you can find anywhere in the market, with something that is going to be a gift that we are going to be the only ones in the world that can offer this amazing technology to a lot of people. So that's value, because it's not just to give you the chocolate secret recipe. They give us a new category product in the market, and that's how we define ourselves. We're a product creators categories, and that's our company's about. We are a blue ocean company. That's when Alejandro, he was a very high-end studio on the blue ocean versus the red ocean, and also that makes a lot of sense to say, okay, what does the blue ocean companies always do? Be unique in philosophy, in culture, in the product, in the things that we have behind, and so many other things. And the red ocean companies, unfortunately, in the MLM experiences that we had in our lives, we always saw red ocean companies. I sell a supplement, me too. I sell antioxidants, me too. I sell coffee, me too. What is the difference? Oh, I have Ganoderma. Okay, what is your difference? Oh, I have Ganoderma plus, I don't know, other things, you know? But at the end, it's a me too product. And then you go to Walmart and you see the same coffee with the same ingredients, and you go to GNC and you see the same vitamins, the same antioxidants, the same healthy things that there's everywhere. And I'm not saying that those products are bad. Of course, are good. It's giving you something at the end. But it's not the same as I was explaining this, I don't remember to who the other day, but it's not the same if you wash your car or if you change the oil to the car. So you can have a beautiful brand new car in the outside, but if you never change the oil, it's gonna be beautiful in the outside and it's gonna be awful, trash in the inside. It's like, and you know, I have been seeing a lot of people like professional athletes, and they are professional athletes, but they are drinking alcohol the weekends. And so you can have and I have a very good example for this. You can have the most beautiful house in the outside, but maybe you're a collector, and inside you have 12 cats, 2 dogs, garbage, and everything is a garbage inside of your house, but your house outside is beautiful. And you can be beautiful in the outside, but you can be totally destroyed in your inside. So when you have this power with this technology, with this product, with something that is just a blue ocean strategy in all the senses, and that's a little bit about the story. You know, I'm commenting a couple things here, But at the end, Alejandro decided to go from the red ocean, with everybody was competing about prices, branding, marketing messages, and all of these type of things, because that's what he believed that was the real network marketing, to a genuine network marketing company. And then when we choose the name Sanki, and that was another multinational symbol, because Sanki is more of what people expect. At the beginning, Sanki was just a name, and then happens that have a powerful meaning in the right order and also backwards. And I like most the backwards one, because Ki-san means Holy Spirit. So, and that's amazing. And Sanki, the San, I love that, because I also love Daniel San from Karate Kid. I love that movie. And so it really reminds me Mr. Miyagi every time that I say Sanki. Well, every time that I explain Sanki, just Mr. Miyagi come to my mind from Karate Kid and say, Daniel San, I respect you, I honor you, and now let's work in the key, which is your internal energy, your spirit, and let's maximize that potential that you have inside.